By 1890, the world the Plains tribes had known for centuries was nearly gone. The great buffalo herds, once 30 million strong, the source of the Lakota's food, clothing, and shelter, had been slaughtered down to fewer than 500. The government had seized the sacred Black Hills, broken the Fort Laramie Treaty, and penned the Lakota onto shrinking reservations on meager rations. Then out of the despair came hope. On New Year's Day 1889, a Paiute holy man named Wovoka had a vision. If the people danced, the dead would rise, the buffalo would return, and the world would be made whole. The ghost dance swept the plains. Believers sewed sacred shirts they trusted would turn away bullets. To the Lakota, it was prayer. To the frightened agents watching, it looked like war. The fear settled on one man, Sitting Bull, the hunk Papa chief who had helped wipe out Custer at the Little Bighorn. He was not truly a ghost dancer, but he let his people dance, religious freedom, he said. To James McLaughlin, the agent at Standing Rock, that made Sitting Bull the dangerous heart of the movement, and he ordered the chief arrested. Before dawn on December 15, 1890, 43 Indian police surrounded his cabin. As they dragged him outside, his supporters rushed to stop them, and a shot rang out. In the chaos, a policeman fired a bullet into Sitting Bull's chest, killing the old chief on the spot. 6 followers and several officers died with him. The most famous Lakota leader alive was gone, and his terrified people scattered into the frozen Badlands. One band fled south, led by the ailing chief Spotted Elk, known to the soldiers as Bigfoot, dying of pneumonia. With him were some 350 people, most of them women, children, and the elderly. On December 28th, the 7th Cavalry, Custer's own old regiment, intercepted them and led them to a creek called Wounded Knee. On the hill above the camp, they set 4 rapid-fire Hotchkiss cannons. The next morning, soldiers moved in to disarm the band. A deaf man named Black Coyote refused to give up the rifle he had paid for. In the struggle, it fired. That single shot was all it took. The cavalry opened up, the Hotchkiss guns tore the tippies apart, and soldiers chased the fleeing across the snow. By the end, as many as 300 Lakota lay dead, the overwhelming majority unarmed. Months later, the 1890 census made it official. For the first time, the frontier line, the moving edge of settlement that had defined America for a century, could no longer be drawn. The Old West was declared closed. Historians still mark Wounded Knee as the end of the Indian Wars and the close of the frontier era, the very West we followed all season. The cattle drives and gold strikes, the lawmen and outlaws, all of it ending here in the snow. But here is the bitter irony. Even as the real frontier died, the myth of it was just being born. Buffalo Bill was already touring the world with his Wild West show, selling a tidy romance of heroic soldiers and savage Indians, while some of the very Lakota the army had just rounded up were shipped overseas to perform in it. You can close a frontier. You can't close a legend. The West was over. Its story was only beginning.